Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Lazy Acres Farm. This is a map by TNT Modding. It is 128.53 megabytes to download for all platforms. I'm going to go ahead and start off by reading the description, and then we'll go ahead and jump into it. So it says, break out your big equipment. 18 large fields, 11 sell points, and 12 production chains offer many options. There is a water refill at your starting farm pond. Very large central farm to house all of your big equipment you will need, plus all of your animal husbandries, default seasonal growth, and soil map. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and hop into it. This is what we start off with. The new farm mode is kind of this chunk of land here, and then we also own the kind of peripheral. We also own that area down there. So the shop area, yeah, good chunks of land there. And then again, you can buy every aspect of the farm or of the map. And then there's some smaller fields and some big ones as well. And we had a couple of good ones to start off with here too. We do have a silo, sheep barn, chickens, cows, pigs, horses, and a farmhouse all on our starting farm, and quite a bit of starting equipment, which we'll take a look at in the store in a second. Go down through here again. They said standard crop calendar. All of it looks standard. There's no new products or anything crazy like that in here. A lot of starting equipment. Again, we'll go over that in the store in a second. We start with $100,000 in new farmer mode, no starting loan. We do again have all those animal pens. There are contracts in the fields you don't own. You do own the biogas plant starting out, which is really nice, and there are no collectibles. So yeah, the biogas plant, where is that at on the map? Let's see here. There we go, right there. I'm assuming that's the one we own. Is that one right there? But yeah, again, productions are dotted about the map on the outside. We will do a drive around and kind of take a look at all that because yeah, we got a pickup truck and all that good stuff. So we will do that. But yeah, so let's go in the store, take a look at our starting equipment here as we get going. So we do have a Deutz-Fahr 8280 TTV. We also have, oh my gosh, several large cases, a couple of Case Magnum power drives in there. We have one X9 1100 harvester. I say one just because the other map you had two, I think, starting out. And a header for it as well, and a header trailer for that. And then you also have a header trailer for your Ropa, which is right here. And that's going to attach to your beet harvester here. Then we also have the forage harvester. Now, some of these are modded to be different capacities and different abilities and stuff like that. I'll talk about that here in a second. We also have this guy here, the Berthoud Bruin 4200 in crop protection. We do have a pickup truck and an XUV by John Deere. For trailers, we got a Branther and a Strotman. We also have a nice forage harvester header here, which does all those different crops, including sugarcane, which is a big deal. Seeders, we have this seeder right here, which does everything. Just does everything, plants everything. We have a planter that plants everything, and it's a direct drill. We have a fertilizer and lime spreader there. We also have a nice mower setup here. We have a tedder. We have a large windrower. We have a big old forage wagon. Then we have a baler, and that is everything. So now if we go down here, everything that's built into this map. So we have like this universal bucket holds 100,000 liters. We have this guy right here. It holds 250 to 340,000 liters of everything. This one up to 520,000 liters. Which again, these are the ones that we own starting out. We don't have the bucket. We have those two. And then we have this liquid trailer here, 320,000 liters of all these different fluids. Then we have this guy at 352,000 liters of everything. It usually just holds grain crops. And this thing as well usually holds grain crops, but 404,000 liters there. The Distinction Super Bee, 756,000 liters. Again, it does everything. It should only do grain crops. This plants everything. And it holds a huge capacity of seed right there. This one has a huge capacity for lime or fertilizer and has a huge working width as well. So some of the working widths are modified. That is standard there. But this one, 120 to 180 meters is way bigger than normal. This guy here, 78,000 liters of seeds, plants everything. And this one also is a direct drill, I should note as well. And this one will fertilize as well for you. This guy right here, 42,000 liter tank, standard working width, it looks like there. This guy here, 250,000 liter capacity, and harvest sugarcane. You can harvest sugarcane with this harvester, which is crazy. We have this guy right here, which I'm not sure what the main, I think it's the weight. I don't think that thing weighs 2.7 tons normally. So I think that's the big advantage there, is that thing's a lot heavier. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's got to be what it is. We have this guy right here, which holds 250,000 liters. This guy, which holds 495,000 liters. And then that's a pickup wagon. This one might have an expanded, or might be a wider pickup as well on it. So just keep an eye out for that. This one does sugar beets and potatoes. This also does sugar beets and potatoes and holds 430,000 liters. This guy right here holds 250,000 liters, which is crazy for water. This guy holds 250,000 liters and harvests everything. This thing harvests all sorts of different things. And doesn't have capacity. It doesn't matter for that. But yeah, harvest every sort of thing there. This thing will harvest all those different crop types right there, which is amazing. Baler does, I believe this one has really large increased capacity bale. So I know it just says kind of standard on there, but I believe that's what happens there. Or it has a very wide pickup. So it could be either of those things. So a lot of different modded pieces of equipment and the map built in to get you started there. I'm going to fast forward time just to get us up to about noon, just to make sure the lighting is just the absolute best it can be for us while we're looking around the map. Let's look around the starting farm. So again, flip trigger right there for us. And then in here, we should have our pickup truck and XUV. Yes, we do. And then I think I'm actually going to take this guy and, oh, not that menu. I think I'm actually going to drive around the farmyard with it because it is a very large farmyard. So I'm going to actually do that. And I don't think we actually can get to the farmyard from where we're at here. So we'll drive around the outside. This is kind of where our house is at. Oh, maybe there's a little road here. Yeah, here we go. So a little road back here. Again, you should be able to get water from the pond there. That should take us kind of into our farm area a little bit. So we do have, over here we have the pigsty, 270 pigs. We do have, this is where we open the shed. Here we go on the side here. Shed with all of our big case tractors in it. Around here we have more storage there. And then we have our sheep barn right here, or excuse me, horses, 14 horses right there. We have a huge bunker silo in the middle of the farm right here. Huge bunker silo, and then we have our cows right here, 80 cows. Then I believe this is our chickens over here. Chickens right there. And then just around into here, we have our sheep right here, and a little tractor is tucked away there. So our sheep right there. We have tons of storage. Stuff stored everywhere on here. We have all sorts of different sheds and everything like that. Repair triggers in here. A lot of our harvesters are in there. You can see more stuff over there and all that storage shed across there. And then we also have our silo right here. But that is pretty much the whole farm, but it is got a lot of stuff going onto it. I did say I was going to drive around the farm, but it ended up working out better to be outside of the truck. But regardless of that, very cool. Very large farmyard. Might be exactly what some of you guys are looking for to get some big, fast farming done. Because I think you can do farming a lot easier with all that different special equipment on there, which is why it's there for you. So where we're at here, we're going to go left out here, take a look at this stuff, and then we're going to work our way around the edge of the map, and then we'll end out up here at the grain mill, and then we'll do a flyover to close out the map tour. So that's my plan right now. It should be pretty straightforward, pretty open in terms of fields and everything like that. So everything should be pretty straightforward. I'll have the map down there in the bottom left-hand corner if you guys need to take a look at it to kind of get a feel for where we're at. But yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. You can see there's quite a bit of traffic out and about, which is good. Gives a good lively feel to it. There's plenty of space around the fields to do some silage grass if you wanted to, or at a minimum, give your workers plenty of space to turn around. So not a lot of obstacles there for them. Now up here, if we just take a right real quick, just up in here. Ooh, geez. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I did not roll too bad. Perfect. We have the selling station west right there for us. Then we'll head out of here and kind of down into like kind of the main town area is what I would call it probably. I think that's probably a safe term for it. Try not to get head on collision here. So much space. So much space to drive everywhere. Right here we have the carpentry point. Let's confirm that here. Make sure I'm not crazy. Yep, carpentry point. Then we have the vehicle shop just up here on the right-hand side. So here's our vehicle shop. Should be able to sneak in here. Nice repair trigger right there for us. And the shop trigger itself, it's probably inside there or somewhere around here. Oh, there it is, right there. There it is, right outside that building. And then straight across the way here, we have the Grocery Mart sell point. On the right-hand side, with the fast food restaurant and the bakery. So fast food restaurant and the bakery is just behind it. And then here we have a nice little fuel station for us on the left-hand side. And as we get into here, we have our dairy right here. And then we have the Red Marble Bowling Alley here. And then across the way, we have the farmer's market. So again, fuel station, dairy, Red Marble Bowling Restaurant, Johnson's Farm Market, and then Cereal Factory right there, just coming up on the left-hand side, as you can see there. So a lot of good stuff happening out here. Love it. And on the right-hand side, looks like we got ourselves a big old animal dealer. So we have our animal dealer in here. You can get your animals there. There's probably a sell point associated with this. Yep, right there. There's an animal dealer sell point. So animal dealer sell point. And then we're going to drive around down here. And down here we have the sawmill. And then we also have the biomass heating plant. So a couple more sell points down there. Actually, quite a few areas to sell your goods on here, which is kind of nice. So I think that's a good thing. I'll zoom in a little bit while we're in the thick trees that are kind of down here in this part of the map. Work our way around here. There we go. And right down here we have a sawmill. Actually, decent sized sawmill there. And then we have just around this corner, biomass heating plant right there. And we'll continue across the bottom of the map here as we get going. So if we look at the map here, we've kind of seen a lot of the stuff, honestly, a lot of the points of interest, but we do have a little bit of cruising. And there's obviously roads that go through the center, everything like that, so you don't necessarily have to drive around the outside of the map. But I think this is a really good map, especially if you wanted to do some big harvests, make a lot of money, just kind of have some fun and farm. I think this would be a great place to do it. Right-hand side here, we have the oil mill. So oil mill production point right there. And then our road is going to curve up the right side of the map now. East side of the map, depending on how you look at it or think about it. All right, and then on the left-hand side right here, we just look at right over where we're at. We're right down here, we have the selling station southeast. Now over here, we do have the selling station central, which we're going to kind of take a look at as we're going by. Actually, I'm not sure if there's a, there should be a road that cuts across, I would think. Yeah, right here, this road will go across. We have our BGA there. Then you can see the selling station central is just that facility right there. So there's that. And then again, this is our BGA. I think it's the only BGA on the map, so it makes sense it's ours. And then on the right-hand side, right in there, we have ourselves the selling station northeast. So a lot of different little selling stations through here. Then we have the sugar mill coming up on the left-hand side. Nice bunker silo there for us as well. So good setup there. Yeah, nice map. And I mean, TNT does a lot of really good work, and all that extra modded equipment, I think, really does set everything apart. There's that sugar mill there. But yeah, so well done, TNT Modding. I think it's a fantastic map. And this is another one that I think a lot of people enjoyed from FS19 as well. So I think this will be another one that is probably much appreciated to have back in the game here. So I think a lot of people are pretty happy about this. But TNT also did Bucks County, PA. And then what was the other one that came out the other day? I can't remember it now all of a sudden. I'm actually just going to check real quick. I can just click over here. TNT Modding did Eureka Farms, of course. Yeah, Eureka Farms is the other one that was done by TNT Modding. I just could not remember that to save my life for whatever reason. Up here on the left-hand side, we have the spinnery and the grape processing unit. So spinnery right there, grape processing unit. And then as we continue, what else we got? We have the selling station north, the grain mill, and then the grain mill production point. So the grain mill sell point, grain mill production point are two different points on the map here. So here we go. We have the grain mill sell point and the sell point. I think it was north, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, selling station north. And then I just roll right through their parking lot. Everything's fine. I need to take the road. Roads are overrated. And then, anyhow, on the right-hand side here, we have our actual grain mill production point. And I think I'm going to hop out here because we've seen pretty much we've driven by every point of interest. So we're just going to hop into flight mode. Take a look kind of an aerial perspective of the map. So let's just work our way around the edge. So we have a lot of trees around the edge here. It's kind of the town area where we start to get some of these sell points and production points through here. The town actually looks really cool. I really like it, how it's kind of nestled in the trees and everything like that. So I think that looks really good. Nice kind of forest area out here if you wanted to do that. And then just around the corner from the forest area is, of course, your sawmills we took a look at. As we go a little bit further down here, we have ourselves the oil mill. Works around here. So a lot of kind of trees around the edge and a decent kind of forestry edge area. Kind of makes you feel like the forest kind of goes on forever in the edge. And then there's also some that goes to the center, which I really like as well. Up here, there's our BGA right there, which is nice to have starting out. And then we kind of ended out up over there. So yeah, we got a couple more sell points through here. Roads that go through the center. Again, you got our sell point there. Trees that go through here that you can clear if you want to. A little bit of lag there. That's because the game updated. And it sometimes does that right after an update. Down below, again, that farm, it looks great. And you can sell pretty much everything on it and clear everything out if you wanted to. Just kind of start fresh. You could do that if you wanted to. So that's also the benefit of that. So really good starting farm area. But yeah, big field, so do whatever you want with. But there you guys go. That is Lazy Acres Farm by TNT Modding. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.